Hi, this is Paolo. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I want to talk to you about a series of pedals from this brand, Shaevle. And they've been kind enough to send me 6 of their pedals. You've heard them in the songs at the beginning of the video. So, what are these pedals? These are like really cheap pedals. They're about like £20 on Amazon. If you buy all 6 of them, you still spend less than buying one Boss pedal or one MXR pedal. So I guess the question is, being this cheap, how do they sound? How do they look? And how do they feel? I have to say, they feel really robustly built. Like they're quite heavy for single pedals and all metal. Apart from the knobs, there's no plastic that I can see. They sound decent. You've heard them in the video. You can get some cool sounds out of it. I guess my main gripe with these pedals is the size of the knobs. They're a little small, and apart from the fact they're a little small, so if you have big hands, which I don't particularly have, it's not the easiest to see where the various levels are and adjust them. And even when you adjust them, to make tiny adjustment is quite hard. But also, I don't think the taper or the way the control works was set really well. Sometimes it's really hard to find the sound you want. I found, especially with the distortion, that you go from a mild distortion to like a really, really huge amount of distortion quite quickly. The same with the chorus and the tremolo. I find it a bit hard to get it set where I want it, and I found that a little bit more could have been spent trying to get them to feel nice and make it easier to find sounds that are usable. So the way I use them in the video, I basically just power them with one spot, because I don't think that if you spend £20 per pedal, you're gonna spend £200 on a isolated power supply. You're probably gonna get one of these, if not a cheaper one, get a daisy chain and work from there. That's exactly how I used them in the video. There was a bit of noise, but that's what you get by using this kind of setup. So don't expect miracles by spending less than £150 for power supply and 6 pedals. Then from the pedals, I went straight into my audio interface, straight into my DAW. I opened up 2 plugins. I used the John Petrucci Neural DSP archetype and the Universal Audio Showtime amp. I used them both really clean. So one is basically a clean Mesa Boogie Lone Star, and the other one, it's a clean Fender Blackface amp. I did find sounds that I really enjoyed, and in a second you'll hear the single pedals and how they sound. Okay, let's go through some of the sounds. So this is the chorus. Something less extreme. Pretty nice. Just a subtle doubling. Hey, this is the overdrive. This is probably the one I like the most. little bit of noise. It's definitely too much distortion. This is the heavy distortion. Bit woofy. With more bass. Even more woofy. That's probably where I like it the most. This is the delay. And the tremolo. It never gets too choppy, but it's not bad. As you can see, there is no reverb in this series. I guess because reverb needs to be digital. All these are analog. And of course, if you go digital, you need to buy a chip. And probably the cost goes much higher. The thing that I found a bit problematic with these pedals is their instruction manuals. Each pedals come with this leaflet. And I think that all of the descriptions were probably made by AI. There's a lot of really generic instruction, apart from them saying that this is a TS-style pedal, that I don't really think it is. Like, it doesn't sound like most of the Tube Screamer I've used before, but I might be wrong. I've not used that many. They do say that this is a Sir-style classic British sound, but this is definitely a very high gain distortion. And the most problematic description is this one, where they do say that this is a Dumble-style delay pedal. As far as I'm aware, Dumble has never made a delay, so I don't know how this became a Dumble-style delay pedal. There's no more description about it. There's no more indication of what kind of circuit it is and what makes it the Dumble-style. This is what makes me feel that the description were written by AI. This kind of makes me doubt what kind of company is this one. It's definitely somebody in China that has a big capacity for production and just decided, okay, I can make pedals and add that to my list of products that I can sell. Makes me question, do you really want to invest your money in a company like this? I guess the price is attractive, but this company is not going to advance pedals or guitar sounds. They're just going to try and sell as many of these as you can. And I think this might be a bit of a danger for the guitar industry. I do like companies that create something new. We already have a million TS-style overdrive. I want a company that makes something new, not just regurgitate whatever has been done over and over and over. And if we just spend money in these, that's what we're going to get. But if you want to save money, they do work. So in the comments below, let me know what you think. Is it worth saving a lot of money and getting 6 pedals for less than 1 Boss pedal? Or is it worth investing your money in a passionate pedal maker that might make a cool pedal in the future that will get your creativity going? Let me know. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to like and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, click on that Buy Me a Coffee link. And see you for the next one. Bye!